I'm fortunate to live in the country that allows me to practice my religious freedoms and allows me to voice my opinion freely. So, I started defending my beliefs in God and in my conservative beliefs. As you can never escape politics in today's world, it is forced down on you everywhere, whether you like it or not. Don't trade the freedoms of America for anything else. Learn about the freedoms that we have in America as compared to other countries. Fight for your freedoms every day as you never know when they will be taken from you.
But where did I all start off believing in conservative values? Sadly enough, it wasn't because my parents taught me them. They taught me them, but I never really listened. I never really cared to listen. We all had that defiant stage, and we'd always say, oh, our parents don't know anything. Till I had a teacher in high school tell me that your parents are the smartest people you'll ever know in your life because they know how the world works, which I only recently realized that. Basically, throughout grade school and high school, I was mostly kind of one of the kids that was. In grade school, I was the kid that was bullied, and so I never really felt like anyone wanted to be my friend, and I felt like they just wanted to use me. So I never really had a self esteem to think my way because I never always felt that my way was wrong. And this kind of continued into high school. And I didn't really take advantage or at least see the achievements that I did get up to this point as anything worthwhile because I never felt like anything that I did was good. When you tend to have very few friends, you tend to have a very low outlook on yourself, which I did have for quite a long time. I didn't really think of myself as any major achiever, just kind of someone who was scraping by, wasn't doing anything too amazing. And then when you start to think that way enough times, you tend to feel pretty miserable. And it got to the point of where I was just said, you know what, enough. I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. I'm tired of pretending to believe in something else that I don't really believe in. And then that's just when I tended to make the switch. And it worked out for the better. After I made that mindset switch, I started looking at my achievements differently. Like the biggest one that I always have high regards of now is me obtaining my Eagle Scout. It was mostly one of the biggest achievements in my life that I ever did, and I never really looked at it that way until now recently. It was it was an experience that's really hard to understand because it tells you how someone has achieved so much in so little a time that they've been on the earth. And it was a monumental experience for my parents, as my dad was very proud of me and he's fighting back tears the whole ceremony. And it was a thing that felt good at the time, even though I didn't feel like it was that important. Because it was one of those things that just told me that I achieved something that very few people ever did. And it was very important. It meant the world to me and my parents. The only thing that I regret is that I didn't get to have my grandparents see me get Eagle Scout or graduate high school. My dad's parents passed away before any of that happened, and my mom's mom, she was able to see me graduate Eagle Scout, but she never got to see me graduate high school. She passed away right before graduation, so she never got to see it. And that was kind of the thing that got me into believing into the conservative values too. This is because you never know what you have until it's really gone. Mostly over all these years, it's taught me that it's usually wrong to use people or take the easy way out. You don't feel better about yourself, nor do you feel any sense of accomplishment. That's why I decided to turn my life around and do better and make it to where there's something that I can be proud of every day. And simply seeing my parents smile at the things that I do is enough motivation for me to be able to continue doing what I do. And hopefully one day I'll be able to make them proud enough. And that's the main reason why I'm going through college. Is just so that I can let them know that I made it out there. That I was able to do what they were never allowed to do.